Hi everyone, it's Brook Berg with UW-Madison Division of Extension. Today we are going to be talking about when kids ask really tough questions. Have you ever gotten questions before and you screamed inside like, oh no, I am not ready for this question. I have no idea how to answer this. Maybe your kids have asked, how are babies made? Or why is your skin darker than mommy's? Or are you the tooth fairy? Today we're going to walk through a few short ways to answer some of those tough questions. So the first tip is to look for what your child is really asking you. Don't rush to answer, pause and ask for clarification. It buys you some time to choose your words carefully, and it also stops you from answering the wrong question. So your child might say like, Mom, is Santa real? And a simple question back to your child like, why are you asking? Or what do you think? Might just be enough for them at that moment. So they might not actually be asking what you think they're asking. And this way you don't give them too much information that maybe they're not ready for. And when you pause and you respond carefully, then you make sure you're really answering that question with just the right amount of information that they can handle at that moment. The next tip is to share facts. Use accurate terminology with them and do so in small increments. So a young child especially moves on fairly quickly. So you might have to revisit a topic a few different times, but sometimes just sharing small bits of facts with them is enough for them. So maybe your child says, why is her skin so dark? And you could just answer, people with darker skin have more melanin. And melanin is produced by cells in your body. And your child might just say, okay, and move on. Next one is you do not have to have the answer. Sometimes that means not having the answer at all and making a commitment to your child that they'll find out the answer together. Sometimes it means just giving yourself a little bit of time to figure out how in the heck you want to respond to this question. So saying things like, that's a great question. I'm not sure. We can look into that. Or, I'm not sure how to best explain this to you right now. Let me get back to you. Those are all okay things to say to your child. We don't have to know the answer or respond right away. And as you answer these tough questions, reassure your children that they're safe and loved, and don't be afraid to express your own feelings and name your own emotions. Oftentimes when kids are asking us these types of questions, maybe about scary or uncertain subjects like death or violence, sex, monsters under the bed, depending their age, their questions oftentimes have one fundamental motivation behind that, and it's, what's going to happen to me? Am I safe? Will I be taken care of? And those are the questions that we really do have to answer, even if they aren't being asked explicitly. So if you are asking yourself, what's my child really asking me? Sometimes just reassuring them during your fact-based explanation is good enough for them, and that's what they need in that moment. So maybe you are expressing sadness or you're feeling sadness over the death of a family member, and you might just say, I'm really sad because I miss grandma. And that's not only a good way to help name and express your feelings, but it also might help address any questions that your child has about the death of a family member, but maybe they haven't verbalized to you yet. So again, listen for what your child is really asking. Give them facts that they can handle based on their development and their age. You can pause, and you don't have to answer their questions right away if you aren't sure what to say. And then again, reassure them that they're safe and they're loved. So best of luck answering those age-old parenting questions that we all dread. And please reach out if you have further questions. Thanks, everyone. Take care.